Hello! Hi everyone. Oh my god, today's a very momentous day, an exciting day, for I am going on a brand new journey. And I invite you all to join me. Let's go. Hi everyone. Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Hi. Hi. Check it out. I've already opened it. Hello, happy Monday. How are you all heckin' doing? I should start off by saying I'm still a little sick. So if I sound strange, it's because I'm sick. And I'm still fighting the sick. Basically last week, I thought cuz I got sick a little earlier in August as well, like right at the start of it. And I thought I kicked it. We're at the end.
Woo 23 months, Ripley 33 derp, Ripley 33 derp.
Thank you so much for the 23 months. Thank you. But yeah, I thought I kicked it and then it came back. I streamed last Monday. Last Monday evening, it was the tickle came back and it would not go away, and then it just turned to a full-blown cold the next day. So I had a cold, and that's why I canceled stream, because I became a full-blown snot monster. A full-blown snot monster who I lost my voice a little bit too, but it's fine. So yeah, so that's why I might sound a little strange, because I am still fighting off a cold. I think I'm on the other side officially. It's to that point now. You know where it is with coughs and colds, where you're pretty much over it, but it's just there's still some residual phlegm. There's still a cough, which you may or may not need to do as well. So, just so annoying. It's freaking annoying. So I have all kinds of fluids surrounding me to enjoy, to imbibe, to keep the throat moist, for lack of a better word. 2 years coming up. Yeah, next month. Holy shit. Now this is a look. Yeah. Literally all I did was I just threw him into live 2D. Now that's not entirely true. I have done a little bit of clipping, and I decided to stop because I was like, well, you guys deserve this. You guys should see the whole thing from start to finish, right? So look at it, Vittorio. We're starting with Vittorio. Yes, we're starting with Vittorio, which I think is a good place to start. He's the first model that I fully rendered, and he will be the first to get fully rigged, which is exciting. Holy crap! Meowie wowie and Jeffles, congratulations on your 15 stream streak and your 3 stream streak! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes! Yeah, a lot of ectoplasm is leaking out. It sucks, man. Moist? I couldn't think of another word. I kept trying to think of I think hydrated is the word I was looking for, but I was just moist. Fuck. My brain was don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Moist. Yeah. Oops. Well, you know how it is. I know that word is upsetting for some people, and if it upsets you, good. Anyway. Yeah. So today is a momentous day. It is a momentous day because officially the art is complete and ready for rigging. Lubricated. Yeah, that's a word. That's a good word, but also, yeah. Hello, Dom. Hello. Yeah, we're ready for the rigging stage. And I was proud of myself because this weekend I got a lot of work done because even though technically Vittorio was the first model I ever completed, air quotes, I had to go back and make a lot of edits to him to finalize him, because when I did James and Roland and Mia, I learned so much during that whole heckin' journey that like when I went back to Victoria to like look over all of the layers that I had done for him months and months ago at this point, I was like, okay, some of these are weird and I need to reorganize, and some other things I need to cut more. So we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I also have, I have this black box because I know nothing. I know zip nada about rigging. I know like a little bit. Okay, if saying nada that's a little dramatic. I do know a little bit when it comes to rigging. I do know a little bit. But for rigging a whole model that you could throw into into VTube Studio and pilot and stuff, no. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know how to do the body turns, the physics very well. Like all that is very new territory for me. Dom, congratulations on your 3-stream streak. Congratulations. So, I have a tutorial here that I did follow a little bit as a practice, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. So the tutorial that I will be following for all of my models, potentially, maybe I'll follow more tutorials to learn more stuff as I go along, who knows, but it's by a VTuber / YouTuber called Merely Woofei. Merely Woofei made a incredible tutorial, an amazing tutorial. This like a full head to toe tutorial for a model, which I think is great. And not only does this person offer this tutorial, but they also allow you to like, there's like a 4-study model that you can purchase and then rig along with the videos, which is just awesome. So I followed along with it for a little bit, and then yeah, I could pull up that model and I could continue to rig it from top to bottom, and maybe I should, we'll see. But I'm like, time is money. I've already spent so much time like rendering all these pieces. I want to rig them. I want to make them move. So that's going to be my focus for now. And then if things get too confusing between my model and their model, I'll probably switch just so that I can get the basics down. I think that might be good. So yeah, this whole journey, I'm kind of playing it by ear. So you guys are all on this crazy ride with me as I like figure this out and learn it freaking live for better or worse. But I think it's going to be really good. And at the end of this journey, I'll have 4 fully rigged models that I can bequeath to my friends who I invited to play Vampire with me a year ago. And then they could pilot them, and yeah, we'll go into the next step. So anyway, first things first, I need to clip everything to where it needs to be clipped. So I also learned that, like, you can see it here on the screen, like right here. You see the name, the ID, and the part. Now I'm a fool. I feel so freaking silly because, like, look at this piece here. I think because it has the chevron, it breaks it. Because if you see the ID is Art Mesh 7. Not a bad thing. It's just Art Mesh 7. But if I ever wanted to be like, oh, where's this particular part? I'd have to remember, oh, that's Art Mesh 7, not FH11. Whereas this one, top hair 1 shine _ clip, it allows all of those characters. So you can see the ID is also top hair 1 shine _ clip. Things to think about. The thing that makes me sad about this, and I never realized this, not even when I was drawing my own model, that the chevrons break it. That the greater than and the lesser than symbols, they're not allowed. Technically, if you want to have the ID be something that you can easily recognize. So that's The sad news from that is in the future, if I draw model art, I'm going to have to use L and R to differentiate the left side from the right side. I gotta learn my reverse left and right. That's what this means. Okay. Well, yeah, all that to say, I'm going to make Vittorio look less crazy right now. So how you do that is you go to the part that you want to clip things to, and you want to copy the ID, and then go to here, the thing you want to clip to it, and then in clipping ID, you paste and press enter. And you can't really tell, but it did clip it to it. This one also needs to be clipped to it. Okay, see? He's already looking less crazy. Yay. Okay, this one too. I was proud of myself. I actually, I went back and I made some more cuts, which I think will be extremely helpful for a movement. At least I hope so. That's the other thing, is I'm not sure how good my separation is going to be. But this will be a good way of finding out. Do. I think that's all the hair. That might be all the hair clipped. It looks like it, at least. Okay, great. Great. I already turned off the anger shadow and the dramatic shadow. We'll be coming back to those in a second. Let's see. Continue making our way down. Okay, so we have the eye white. Because everything here needs to be clipped to it. Now, is there... Okay, hold on. Let me turn on the thing, because there's like a way to do multiple... A new baby gas has been born and named in the MC world. Ah, that's exciting. That's exciting. You know what's funny about Minecraft? I have begun gathering materials to make my own netherite set, because I want to make the hammer. And you need like a super luck or super potion for the trials to like get the hammer or whatever. So I'm like, I'm getting it. I'm getting a netherite set, and then I'm gonna tool it out, and it's gonna be the best enchanted set or whatever. And so I began digging in the nether, and I didn't realize until I popped through the wall, because like I have a mini-map mod on the world, and it's so fucking useful. And I didn't realize when I like went to my little pod and started like digging around like crazy that there was like a huge space nearby. And before stream, I played a little bit, and I actually broke into it. So I broke into someone else's dugout zone in the nether. I was like, oh. I I found someone else's spot. You found yours? Yeah, probably. You know what was funny, Jeffels? If it was yours, at one of the walls where you had stopped, like, I cleared that out. I found a piece of netherite. It was that meme of like digging for diamonds and then you give up, but just beyond the wall where you can't see, there's a bunch of diamonds. So funny. But yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to get another right set. Okay, let me turn this on and let's see. Let me know if you guys hear this well as well. Hold on. Okay. You got a full set of armor? Okay, good.
Open Live 2D and drag the PSD file in. Select full scale, unless your computer is not going to handle much. And for dark
Mine's
mode,
on full
you go
scale.
into File, Environment Settings, and Dark.
Mine's on dark.
First thing you notice is that your clipping layers are going to unclip, and we're going to clip back. The navigation is zoom in and out using mouse wheel, hold and drag on the mouse wheel to move around, or space and drag.
I see this I love. I love using my middle mouse button to go like woo 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 woo. Hello Hive. I am rigging a vampire model that I drew months ago now. Holy crow. We're revisiting it. He's a Ventrue. It'll be for an eventual Vampire the Masquerade stream that I will have here on my heckin' channel.
Okay, so we're gonna clip the face shadow to face base. We're gonna select face space, Control C, and then select face shadow, Control V in this clipping ID. Hit enter. It just means your current layer is going to stay inside of whichever layers you have in here. Deselect by clicking escape or just clicking the void. So I'm going to do that for the eyes too. So select eye white, Control C, then select iris and shift select the first highlight and you'll select everything in between. Control V.
Brilliant.
You'll see it.
Brilliant. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Brilliant. All right. So she's saying like, I don't even know, like if I could just click the eye white and then Control C. And then if I click this stuff and then go to clipping ID and then Control V. Oh my God, it worked. Oh, I love shortcuts like that. Frick, dude. Okay, so that's one eyeball clipped. That is one eyeball clipped in. So let's do the other eyeball. I just need to find it. There it is. I found it. Okay. All right. Copy and then highlight everything I want to clip inside of the eyeball. Paste. Enter. It's clipped. Oh, we're clipping. We're clipping. If you're wondering what the bright ass pink color is, I'll explain that in a moment as well. Also, I feel like I have to constantly apologize. I feel like I sound so strange. I don't like being sick. Blah. Blah. But thankfully my voice doesn't hurt, but I just blah. Okay. What else? What else? What else? I'm sort of just making my way down like the list of all the layers and seeing what sort of jumps out at me. We have the side nose mask. Now, what if I try to do the reverse mask situation, right? How does that work? Let me try that. I'm going to try that. Nope. Cancel. I fucked up. I fucked up! Undo. Okay. The pink is Ripley's sinuses. Yeah, it feels like that in a way. It absolutely does. Okay, okay. So sorry. I want to do this, and then I wanted to do this, not whatever the heck I did. Okay. So if I lower the opacity, it does not work. Okay. This is a good test of this stuff. Wait, reverse mask, right? Hold on. We're doing science. I know there's a way to do this. And once I figure this out, I need to try and find a way to like lock it in my brain forever. Okay, I think I got it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, I think I got it. Yes. Look at that magic. So this is why I make it a bright color, because the color doesn't matter at the end of the day. But this mask essentially is designed to cover, in this case, the side nose, right? So when it's over it, it's invisible. But then when it's off, it's visible. That's the kind of idea, right? And this will come in handy for head turns. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, okay, cool. That's one. Okay, so then you go into the side nose, you put into the clipping ID, and then you hit reverse mask, and then you go back to here and you say 0 opacity. Ah, it's all coming together. I love it when a plan comes together. It's cool to walk right up, take my life and fuck it up. Well, did you? Okay. So I'm gonna clip the top mask to the bottom streak. And then okay, and then I need to clip these to the bottom streak. Yes. Okay. And then I make the top mask 0. Huh. I might need to clip it to everything, right? Yeah, because it does work. It is there. Okay. Can you multiply? Can you do multiple clippies? IDs cannot be designated as a mask. Oh. How do I do this? Interesting. Okay. All right. There has to be a way. Huh? Okay, so the reverse mask on the bottom streak is working. Can I clip to multiple things? Oh, okay, hold on. I might have found it potentially. Okay. It's cool that there's like a drop down menu. That's sick. That's so sick. Okay. Okay, let's do that again. And then can I also clip it to the top mask? Interesting. Okay, what if I said reverse mask? Interesting. Okay, so if I clip it to it, it's not clipped. It's not clipped how I want it to clip. It ain't doing exactly what I want it to be doing. That's interesting. What if the order is different? I feel like order probably matters. Okay, so if it's separate, if it's separated by, oh, that just breaks it. Oh, okay, because you can't be like reverse mask for one and then not a reverse mask for the other. Okay, so that's interesting at least, because I would have thought like if it's hiding the thing that's being clipped, it would hide it all in general, but that is not the case. That is not the case. Which is okay. Lessons were learned. Okay, so I'll leave that alone for now. Put a pin in that. Because if anything, I just have to, like, revisit it a different way. Maybe I get rid of the other tier streaks and just have the one tier streak. Because, I mean, the base idea of it works. Which, what more do I want, really? Yeah, and this is set up where it's just like, choo. It just appears like magic. And then you suck the tear back in. Suck it back in there. I'll just hide the bloody tears for now. This is the other thing I'm excited to learn though, is just like what is the best workflow? Very exciting. All right, slowly but surely coming back. Coming back. Yeah, I thought if something was a top layer, then anything underneath the mask would become invisible if it was under the same clip. If it's clipped to the thing that was like clipped to it, I guess, if that makes sense. It might not, but I was just like, I swear there might be a way to do it. I don't know. Maybe it did work and it's broken, but I could have sworn that people would like do that sort of thing with like mouth layers, for example. But if it doesn't work like that, then I don't know how it would work for the mouth. I don't know. It's possible I could be missing something. Okay, so that's that. Up. What am I missing? Oh, that might be the neck. I think there's a way to like look at all the layers and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what it would be. Okay. There, I found the neck. There we go. There we go. Now he's starting to look normal. Like he did initially. Okay, so now I need to like figure out all of the parts of his pants and stuff that need to be clipped. This looks promising. There we go. Ah ha ha ha. I love it when things come into focus. Okay, like I think most of it is good. We're just making our way down. Do 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 do. Yeah, the way that I organize some of the layers, not the easiest to follow. I know with like later models, I definitely like put in all caps. I was like, this gets clipped, clip to this. This one I didn't even name properly. This one still has copy in the name. Oh my god. Past Ripley, what the fuck? It's a good thing that like I'm the only one that has to deal with these layers. This isn't, I'm not making this another artist's problem. Oh my god. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Okay. So I assume these get clipped together. Yeah, there we go. Why do I have two layers of the same jacket? What the? Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. I get it. Okay. Okay, so that the pockets clip to 2 versions of the jacket. I think that was my logic. I think. Okay, and there's oh god. And there's 2 types of jackets because some are torn up there while others aren't. To show off the arms, the amazing arms. Control inside. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Everything is clipped, but I'm noticing some stuff that is weird. These red lines, for example. Now those lines weren't there. They weren't there when I put all my art together, though I know what they're from. So it makes me wonder if I have to clip things to it. Or if the lines are a result of clipping, which is possible. Which is annoying, because yeah, you can kind of see that everywhere. That's going to be a problem. I'll have to solve that issue. Okay, so there's one other thing I want to make sure I clip, and that is the mouth. Maybe I'll leave it alone for now. It's fine. It's not hurting anybody currently. Yeah, I want to figure out that tech. Hi, V-Gamer. Hello. Because, yeah, I was pretty sure you could, like, clip the upper and the bottom lips to, like, the face, for example, and then hide the details underneath it. I thought it worked like that. Anyway. All of the things are hidden. Okay, so let's see. What's going on?
I shift selected, beginning and control, enter. My nose line is supposed to stay inside of nose mask. Everything inside the mouth should stay inside of inner mouth.
I guess that's easy enough to do. Yeah, I have inside mouth. I'll just inside mouth and then click and then go to upper teeth. Boom. That's easy enough.
If you're having trouble selecting something, you can right click, object cursor, and
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
See? Neck tattoo, clip it inside the neck. And then the chain inside of the leg. And then I'm gonna select the background and delete it because you can change the background color in here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do that too. Where did they click that? Okay, hold on. Do I just hit the delete key? Delete. It is deleted. Oh. There you go. Haha. You don't need a background layer. You can make your own. Brilliant.
Okay, then Control A, select everything, click Auto Mesh Generator.
Oh my god, what? You know what I should do before this next step? I'm going to save. Now here's the thing about live TD that I've consistently heard from watching like others work with the program. Eventually, occasionally, you have to like restart the program. Because at some point it just like hogs resources. So that's something I gotta eventually do as well.
Generator. In presets, click standard.
Okay. Now I know you can get pretty involved with the mesh, but for a start, I'm just gonna follow the tutorial. Haha.
Okay, then Control A, select everything, click Auto Mesh Generator. In presets, click standard. Standard is good for now, and we're going to remesh.
Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Okay, it just made it go up there. I'm bringing it down. So you saw it appeared here for some reason on my other screen. All right, preset, standard. Hello? Oh my god.
Mesh the layers that need more details later. Then
Okay. I have applied a mesh. Now, okay. Oh wait, that's his hair. I was like, why is the mesh like stretched out further than... Oh my god. Oh my god, why does his shoes look like that? Is that normal? I don't know. So far, like the simplest meshes look to be like his pants. Everything else is a nightmare of dots. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay.
select everything on the head.
Ooh. Oh! Mr. Comic Wolf, thank you for the 5 gift subs. That's so heckin' kind and sweet. You're also kicked off a hype train. Thank you. Very kind and sweet. Thank you, thank you. Holy shit. Level 2? Straight out the gate? Are you kidding me? Thank you. Hell yeah. Okay. I have to highlight the head. I'm gonna go big because there was a lot in his head. I don't want to miss anything, you know? I apparently got a lot of his torso too, but I'm sure they will explain. Had some spare cash. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
But deselect your neck. Control to select or deselect.
Okay. All right. So we just needed to select stuff. So I don't want the shirt. I don't want the neck. Wow. I don't want the collar. I don't want the jacket collar. It's really trying to give me like, you want the collar, right? No, I don't want the collar. All I said to do before I'm... Oh. It looks like I need to turn on layers. If I don't turn on the layers, then it doesn't select them. Did it select the back? I think it selected the back. It did. Just select that. All right, cool. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to where we need to be. Cause yeah, I don't want to like do this and then miss layers. So I'm gonna have to turn those layers on, I feel like. So he might look a little crazy, guys, but don't worry. This is very much a trust the process situation. Oh, frick. This is okay. Why did it select all of that? Oh no. Okay. But I turned on the layers again, which is good. Okay, so hold on. Take two. Toasty! Toasty! Okay. So I highlighted it and then I just need to deselect what I don't want. So I don't want the back. I don't want the shirt. I don't want the neck. Maybe I'll leave the back hair out as well for now. Because it's that there's one back hair piece that's technically part of the neck. I should have like merged them, but I didn't. Okay. All right, so that's back of head, ears, mouth parts. All the tears and stuff. All of the hair pieces. Okay, I think that is everything. That is the head. Okay.
And click a rotation deformer.
Okay, I will click the rotation deformer. And it popped up on that screen again. Okay, I pulled it down. Okay.
Name it Head Z.
Okay, I will name it Head Z. I didn't realize she was Canadian. She's either Canadian or British. And for the accent, I'm willing to say Canadian. That's my bet.
Create.
Okay. Create. Oh. You see that?
Hold Control and drag it to the center of the chin.
Okay. It says... All right. The center of the chin. I'm being like so precise. Okay. That looks like the center of the chin, right? That looks pretty good.
Make sure that it aligns with the nose. And
That's what I
it
did!
is perfectly in the center. Click angle Z. Add.
I'm gonna make sure. I was using the lip like the lip line here as a guide to help make it like as center as possible. And I think I did it. I think I did it. I think that, I mean, that looks pretty center. Like maybe it could go to like to the left like a little bit. No, that's too far now. There, if that, I think that's perfect. Yes. Yeah. 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 Okay. Great. All right. And then I'm going to click angle Z and the 3 dots. Okay. All right. What's next?
3 keyforms. These parameters consisting of key points is where the animation is going to occur. Drag it to the left key point. Angle Z means head tilting, and we just want our head to tilt at that key point.
Okay. So I'm going to drag the keyform to the left, and then I'm going to tilt Vittorio's head. Now it's going to look strange because of the back hair, but don't worry, it's all going to come together. Oh, and it shows you how much of a degree you're tilting. Oh my god. This is like, it's a godsend, but also I hate it because I'm just like, come on. Ah, it's almost at 20. Yeah, I got it at 20. How's that for head tilt? I tilted the head. Okay.
Head tilting, and we just want our head to tilt at that key point. And reflect the motion. Reflect horizontally.
How did you do that? Hold on. Hold on.
At that key point. And reflect the...
Okay, it's like under the... Okay. Reflect motion. Why am I blind? Motion sync settings. I'm blind! Okay, make sure I click it. Maybe that's the secret. Okay. Parameter settings, parameter group settings, synthesize corner, motion mirroring. Now this came out a little while ago, and there has been an update since then. So it's possible that it's a different thing now, which I'm like, shit, what is it now? Motion sync, limit settings. What if it's batch reflect? I'm just gonna distract myself for a moment here. I got a choo-choo! Yeah! Thank you for the hype train. Thanks again for the gift subs. Time is being fucky-wookie. Ah, she thought today was Sunday? Oh no. Oh no, squirrel. Oh no. What if it's motion mirroring?
The motion.
Okay, so it's motion mirroring now. They changed it. Oh my goodness. My favorite toilet ghost. I haven't been in a toilet in a really long time. Shit, I made my video jump. Ah! I'm having a Monday. Okay, where was I?
And we just want our head to tilt at that key point. And reflect the motion. Reflect horizontally. Click OK. And that just reflects the motion.
Okay. All right. Flip horizontally. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ew. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. You'll ever be a toilet ghost? No! It was 3 years ago! It was 3 years ago! But yeah, hello, hi. How are you heckin' doing? Hope you're having a good day.
Motion on the other side of your selected parameter.
Everybody poops.
Snap to it. Then we're gonna
Right? Really? To snap to. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Love that. Love that. You moved in? Oh, congratulations! That's so awesome.
make the neck tilt with it. So select neck.
Wait, what?
Tilt with it. So select neck with.
Honestly, I should have made the neck one layer. I did not. I did not. I did not. I made the neck like 4 layers. Sorry. Ha. Okay. $5 months? It felt like less than that. It's like how time flies, right? Crazy.
With the neck tattoo, click on this warp deformer.
Wait, what?
With the neck tattoo, click on this warp deformer.
Okay. Get over here, warp deformer.
Name it neck Z.
All right, I will call it neck Z.
And it's off center, so we're gonna recenter it using control and then
Well, mine is not off center, so we're good.
the shift is just so that you move in a straight line. I can also make it thinner by clicking Control Alt.
Okay, so control. I don't know if I should make mine that much skinnier to be real. I'll do that. I like seeing like you guys use the follow age
division,
command.
Change it to 5x10 and that will give you
Okay. 5 by 10.
more vertical points to work with when
Vertical points.
you're transforming. And then add 3 keyforms on angle Z.
Okay.
And drag it to the left one.
Okay, so yeah, so the head is already, I've already taught the head to lean to the left, so I'll be teaching the neck to lean as well.
Then transform the neck deformer to fit the head tilt by selecting the upper half of the neck deformer and tilting it. Reflect motion.
What? Okay, so shift, drag. Maybe I need to clip more, but we'll see. Okay, so I've highlighted
Head
it.
tilt by
Control.
selecting the upper half of the neck deformer and tilting it. Left one. Then transform the neck deformer to fit the head tilt.
How the hell did you tilt it? Oh. I don't think she means like that. see the tilt tool. Okay. Saw it for like a second. Oh! I get it now. I get it. It's interesting to see it. I've just I'm messing around with it a little bit because like it makes the neck look a little too skinny. So I'm just messing. I'm just messing. How does it? Oh, it's that. Okay. Okay, I'm overthinking it, I think. Because we could still mess with it later on, so I won't mess with it too much. All right, motion mirroring, flip horizontally, okay. Doesn't look, it looks okay, right? Kind of. If there's anything weird about it, I can always change it later, but hey, that's not so bad. That ain't bad.
By selecting the upper half of the neck deformer and tilting it. Reflect motion. Some other riggers like to transform the hair along with the head tilt, but I prefer to do that later in physics. So we're done, headset. Okay, save your files, guys. I forgot to say this earlier.
Oh yeah, definitely save. Does Control S also work here? It does. Great. Ugh. This is already working pretty good. Although he looks like a nightmare, of course, but like that's just because of all the emotions I had to turn on first. And I don't know, this maybe there's something I should have done first. I don't know. To hide them or whatever, but I just like wiggling his head. Okay.
But some layer modes will revert back to normal. So this was supposed to be additive, and we're going to scroll down onto here, blend mode, additive. There is only additive and multiply in Live 2D, but for most things, that should be enough. Click escape to deselect, and we're gonna...
Yeah, I don't think I have, I'll have to double check, but I don't think I have any additive layers or multiply layers for Vittorio, but I'll have to check.
I'm gonna move on to eye rigging. So before we move on to eye rigging, I would like to recap for those unfamiliar with Live 2D about the basics of Live 2D using what we just did. So this is the working area. This is the animation or key points, keyform area with all your parameters that are going to be tracked later with VTube Studio or other applications.
Is this
and this
area?
is the tool details and inspector area for changing conversion numbers, brush sizes, layer settings, etc. Top left is layering and folders area, similar to your PSD file where you can rearrange the layers. And bottom left is the deformer area, where the layers are grouped by deformers that they belong to. Animation-wise, each layer needs to be meshed to be warped. The more mesh points on the layer, the more detailed or smoother it can be warped. Sometimes the auto mesh will mess up, usually this happens to me with line art, and you'll need to manually edit it to fill the gaps in manual mesh edit. And just connect the dots until your full image is inside the dots. In some rare cases, for me, auto mesh will make my entire layer disappear. In that case, I go to project, model image, and I find the layer.
Oh my god.
Right click, create art mesh.
Oh.
And it'll just give me a new one that I'll re-auto mesh it until it's correct.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget to put it back into the deformer that it belongs to. We can attach either the layers itself to the animation key points or deformers. There are two types of deformers, warp deformers and rotation deformers. A warp deformer just moves and warps its child objects, which means the things inside of it, and that will be layers or other warp deformers.
The hierarchy, very important.
For smoother and more detailed warps, go for more conversion points or heavier mesh for the layers below. Next we have rotation deformers. It can move and rotate layers and other deformers under it. But if a rotation deformer is under a parent warp deformer, for example if I dragged head Z into neck Z, the things inside of the rotation deformer will not be warped. It can only be moved and rotated by its parent warp. For example, if I deleted my head rotation, and now the things inside of it are in neck Z, but neck Z is not covering up all of the head, this is what happens. And yeah, so this is why we usually want the warp parent to be bigger than all the layers and other transformations underneath. Hopefully that made sense, but if not, you can still follow my step-by-step and understand all this later.
Volatility doesn't wait. Stay ahead of the market with options trading at Questrade.
Okay, so now that they're... Can I hide them?
Multi-leg trades. So
okay, it looks like I can.
Winning strategy. Switch to Questrade, get 1 month of free options.
Okay, great. Where are the tier streaks? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. Great.
And we're gonna move on to eye rigging.
Yay! All right.
The hair front folder and disable the visibility by clicking on the little eye on the left.
Okay. Oh. I wonder if making things invisible on the top part is different than hiding things in like the deformer area below. I feel like it must be, right? I feel like it must be, but it's fine. Well, let's try it actually. So if I like turn on the additional eyeballs that I eventually do want to rig. I want to rig in time with everything else for the sake of efficiency, really. And then if I hide them here, Okay, so they're linked, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay.
Then find and select your left eye folder. Right click on the folder itself, child object manipulation.
Right click. This one says manage child objects. And I select all? Yeah, all right.
Select all. And for some reason, my head rotation is inside the eye folder.
Oh. Mine looks like it is just that one eye. Although it looks like there's oh my god, has the eyebrow? Oh my god, it's a raid, you guys. Hi, Phil Sam. Hello. Thank you for the heckin' raid. Hi. Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? My name is Ripley Boo. I'm a ghost VTuber, and today I am embarking on an amazing journey to learn how to rig. I'm following a tutorial by Merely Wu Fei to rig my vampire model. Heard your nuts and learning to rig. Yes, it's true. It's true. Ooh, tiny bookshop. That sounds adorable and wholesome. Is it? Oh my goodness. But seriously, thank you for rating on it and sharing your community with mine. If you gotta raid and run, do what you gotta do. Completely understand how it is after you stream, you know, you gotta eat, you gotta grab stuff, you gotta go to sleep, all that heckin' good stuff. So do what you gotta do. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you, Phil Sam. Also, this reminds me of Simpsons Gone Purple. What? I don't think I've seen that one, Hedo Tree. There's so many Simpsons episodes. Like, there's some that I know by heart, but there's a lot of Simpsons episodes that I do not know. It was wholesome, but also I kept trying to get people looking for new hobby books, crime books. Have you heard of crime? May I interest you in some crime? A book of crime, maybe, perhaps. Have you considered crime? It's a great hobby. Trust me. I love that for you. I love that for you. Sounds like an amazing time and an amazing hobby. I am sold. I'm sold. Okay, I've also clicked the eyebrow. Tend to make comfy games a wild time. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Also, I apologize if I sound a little weird. I'm fighting a cold. I feel like I'm mostly like well again. It's just, you know, those final moments of the cold where it just takes you by the throat and just rattles you. Just rattles you. Anyway. Okay. Thank you, Phil Sam. Yeah, I'm drinking plenty of fluids.
But let's auto mesh it. Heavy.
What did you click? I have to constantly like go back and
Auto mesh it. Heavy.
okay. We're gonna auto mesh and then follow what they did, which was heavy. Woof. More dots, more dots. Thank you, Sam. So far, so good. So far, it's fine. Actually, let me show you guys before you go. Let me just quickly show you what I've accomplished. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I tilted the head. I'm a master rigger already. I'm on my way. Oh no. Sorry. Dang cough. I'll do better about not getting that on the mic. I am so sorry. Anyway, where was I?
And then move head Z out of the folder. Okay.
Where's head Z for me? Oh no, head Z's at the top of my little list behind the fishies. You can't even see it. Interesting. Interesting.
For the eyelid, when I first started, I would use the path deform tool and do this, but instead now I am going to make a warp deformer because
I didn't realize how fast this person goes. Hold on, I have to backtrack again. There's gonna be a lot of that.
path deform tool and do auto mesh it heavy, and then move head Z out of the folder. Okay, for the eyelid, when
Okay, so eyelid, huh? Okay. Okay, what they've named eyelid, I've named the upper lash. Slightly different, a little bit different.
I first started, I would use the path deform tool and do this, but instead now I am going to make a warp deformer
Warp deformer.
because I want to add physics later. Name it eyelid.
Okay.
The division should be around 10 times 5.
I don't know if mine needs physics, but anyway, just to learn, I'm gonna follow along. But I don't think there's nothing to really make move, but I could be wrong.
But you know,
Whoops, I messed up with my deformer. Can I look at the properties? What happens if I double click it? Oh shoot. Oh no, it's in the tool details, right? Okay, yeah. All right, we're good there. I think I figured it out.
if you have a different eye shape, adjust it until you think it's enough, and a reminder that you can always go to the inspector later to change the number of conversion divisions.
I knew it.
Staples can help you crush your back-to-school to-do list. With deals to discover online and in-store. Saving on everything back to school? That was easy.
Guys, ad breaks aren't enough.
Find IR open in the parameter.
Okay. Okay, I got it. I found IR open.
And give it 2 keyforms.
Okay.
So when naming my layers, I would name this left eye because it's more intuitive for me to say that, but it is actually the right eye on your tracking software, so you want to link it to the eye right open. There are multiple ways to manipulate a deformer. While you are on the cursor tool, you can use the green dots here, and you can adjust the number of green dots in here in the Bezier division number. But let's say if there's a green dot in the middle and you want to adjust the dot, but you end up moving the whole thing instead, you can click this X and then you can continue to move. Or You can also move the points individually, or you can use this tool, this deform brush tool. You can click, you can hold.
You're gonna shop at Staples Canada? Oh no! I'm not even sponsored by them. Jeez,
B to resize, and just brush it to whatever form you want.
Hold on, what did they do?
You can click, you can hold B to resize.
Oh.
And just brush it to whatever form you want. For eye are open, we're going to drag it to the left, meaning the eye is now closed.
Okay. Mine is dragged to the left. Hello, Biscuit. Hello. Sorry, I'm locked in. How are you heckin' doing? Welcome in. It's a very educational stream.
And we're going to transform the eye closed at that key point.
Okay, so it's time to make an eyeball closed. Let's mess around a little bit. What if I just want to... Oh, yeah. I don't know what I did there. I know there's a way to... move the whole thing? You have a stomach bug? I'm sorry to hear that. I also have a cold. So I feel you on that front. How do I, yeah. Whoa, okay. Oh God, it's not going how I wanted at all. I find like, and I noticed that like the person in the video does this as well, where it's just like small little clicks. It helps it look, I guess, smoother in a way. Okay. What? I had to double check to be sure. Okay. Living jet girl. I made the inside corner of the eye look fucked up. I fucked it up. Ugh. I like, I keep getting like tickles in my throat that I want to like cough. I don't want to cough. I don't want to. Okay, I need to fix that. Sounds okay. So this is on the right path. All right. There we go. And then just work from here. I think that's probably the better way. Biscuit, cut it out, dude. Yeah, I'm locked in, y'all. I'm locked in. Okay, and it doesn't help that like I'm kind of blocking it, huh? Okay, give me a second. There you go. Make myself a little smaller. Okay. I'm just sort of messing with it until like I like the shape. It's interesting how and you know like this is apparently not even like the hardest part. Shit gets crazy when you get to like the head motions. I think this is okay. I just wish it was smoother, and I think like the answer to that is if I want it to be smoother, I need to add more points to the mesh, and it's like I don't care that much. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Okay. Just gonna save my work since that alone. Finally creating your store under your house for items. Ooh, oh man, storerooms, awesome. For me, like my solution to that was like if I'm creating an area, I want to create like a storeroom for that specific area. So like I have an area where like I have all my food farms and stuff. So I have an auto sorter in the wall for the food stuff, which was great. It allowed me to hide chickens in the wall. No one knows about the chickens, secret chickens.
Select I white and give it 2 keyforms.
Okay. Where's the eye white? I've lost it. Oh no. Okay. Eye white. 2 keyforms. Okay.
Then just squish it down.
Click this and then squish it down. And they say, not like that. Not like that. How did you do it?
Select I white and give it 2 keyforms. Then just squish it down.
Maybe I hit a key when I didn't need to. I hit a key when I didn't need to.
And grab the Path Deform tool. Give it 3 dots. Go back.
Okay.
to the cursor tool and just curve it until it fits the shape of your closed eye.
Oh, there you go. That was easy. That was easy. That's sniffle. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick. I need soup.
And do the same for your eye corner. No.
Okay, eye corner. Enter my veins. That's not eye corner, that's upper lash too. Haha hee hee.
Just give it 2 keyforms and then squish it down.
I keep like losing it. Okay, there it is. There you go. I'll rotate it. Haha, genius move. That actually kind of works. Hey, hey. It's okay. Biscuit, I need you to stop. Stop gaslighting me. And don't tell me not to stream. That's what I did last week. Last week I was sick and I didn't stream because I was not sick. I'm okay. I'm just like, ugh, coughing. Okay.
For the lower eyelid, select the lower eyelid and lower eyelash. Make
Oh, I don't have a lower eyelid for this model, it looks like. I have lower lashes, but that's about it. So I will highlight those 2 things.
a warp deformer.
Okay, warp deformer time.
Name it lower eyelid.
Okay. Done.
And proceed to add 2 keyforms and
Hi, Joe. Hello. Thank you for the sock. I appreciate that.
transform it to fit the eye closed. Remember to always add keyforms when you move or
Well, I suppose I could like. Oop. I mean to like only move it up and down, but it like sort of zips around, which is interesting. Okay, I can move it up a little bit, but I don't think I need to move it much, to be honest. Give it a little bit of movement.
Or transform anything. I'm also moving the double eyelid down.
Okay. Yeah, blink. Yeah, I like the movement of that. Ah. Hark, a dungeon! A Tangia dungeon! Exclamation join! Join the dungeon! I'm gonna join. Get some cool loot, like my head, or my sweater vest, or a lemon sword.
And I'm making a deformer for the eyelash. So you might be wondering why.
There is one eyelash. I'm going to make a deformer for it. Vittorio doesn't have a lot of eyelashes, but he does have a baby lash. Where is it? I'm like losing my I'm losing my mind. Is it getting moved around? What is happening? Pardon me. Okay, there we go. Lower lash. Deformer.
Sometimes I'm making a transformer.
Just one singular eyelash. Yes, that's correct.
So you might be wondering why sometimes I'm making a
Oh, whoops. Didn't need that many. Ha ha ha.
transformer and why sometimes I'm just directly transforming on the layer itself. And the rule that I use is that put it in a transformer if your layer is going to have physics or other transformations later, or if there's multiple layers moving together. Otherwise, you can directly transform on the layer.
A lot of the ads I get are like, it's for AI crap. It makes me want to throw up. Okay.
Then select everything the iris. Then select everything the iris.
Okay, it's iris time. Do do do. Do 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 do. I think this is everything. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay, that's everything. Yeah.
Create a deformer
Oh, what is it called?
called iris close.
Okay. Oh, do do do.
And I am moving the iris down when the eyes closed.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's a good effect.
For a more natural closing movement. Then right click on the parameter IR open, select, that will select everything that is linked to this parameter. Hold Control to deselect iris closed, and then add 2 key.
Okay. Okay. I deselected it.
Hold Control to deselect iris closed, and then add 2 keyforms on IR smile.
Okay. IR smile. 2 keyforms.
Move it to the right.
Move it to the right.
Then grab the deform brush tool.
I assume they want the eye open as well. Might as well. Okay.
And brush the entire selection to transform his eyes to smiley eyes.
Okay, okay, okay. Smiley eyes. All right, how do you do your smiley eyes? Let's look for some inspiration. Oh, okay. So it's like it goes up in the middle, angled a bit
And he
down.
also needs to be smiling when his eyes are closed.
Okay. Interesting. I think that's all it needs, really. Yeah, okay.
And this time, instead of going in with the deform brush, I'm going to open the eyelid and Control Shift C, then close the eye and make sure IR smile is at 1 so that he's supposed to be smiling, and Control Shift V. So we just copy pasted the state of the transformer from one key point to another. Then just proceed to transform this into a smiling closed eye.
What? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna save my progress before I attempt this. Oh, I'm gonna stretch as well. Oh, stretching. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have the eye smile here. When the model smile, I smile. Very cute. Okay, so how does this work?
IR smile. Move it to the right, then grab the deform brush tool and brush the entire selection to transform his eyes to smiley eyes. And he also needs to be smiling when his eyes are closed. And this time, instead of going in with the deform brush,
Okay, so it's this section. Okay.
I'm going to open the eyelid.
Okay. Open the eyelid.
And Control Shift C.
Control Shift C.
Then close the eye.
Close the eye.
And make sure IR smile is at 1 so that he's
Yep.
supposed to be smiling. And Control Shift V.
Okay. Control Shift V. Oh. That looks nightmarish. Okay. Target can be, what is this saying? You can't see it. Hold on. This pop up. Target for pasting form. Target can be changed by dragging and dropping a list of items. Execute by clicking OK or Enter key. I think that's okay.
So we just copy pasted the state of the transformer from one key point to another. Then just proceed to transform this into a smiling closed eye.
Okay, so I think the problem is the eye is open. Okay, hold on. Let me try that again. Yeah, I think yeah, this seems fine because yeah, then I don't have to worry about the eye white. I just have to judge that. Is that what they mean?
Along with all the other parts of the eye.
Okay. This is interesting. Gone a bit derp. Yeah, it's okay. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust it. Trust it. Trust it. Have you guys seen the meme on Twitter where it's like, who cares? Like, just make it and then you can make it perfect later on. I feel like that's it's very, it describes how I feel in this moment. Uh-oh. No breathing. I forgot to add the key forms. Nothing's all right. I'm running out of time. Oh no! This is terrible! I fucked up! Something went really bad! Oh no! Something went bad. Okay. How did that get fucked up? Somehow me messing with this has messed with how it looked on the other one, which is that's no bueno. That's no bueno. I mean, the eye smile came out looking really good. Okay, so I need to like undo to like fix this because this is bad. I don't know how that happened. Let me just hit like the undo a lot. Okay, so that was the original eye close, and that's good. There's the eye smile, which is cute. I really like how the eye smile looks. Like that's actually really, really cute. Okay, so I think my problem is that I was manipulating it on the wrong layer. I think that was my problem. I think I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I think. Okay, I think it should work now. If I do it now, it shouldn't mess it up. I need lend me your energy, chat. I'm gonna save just before I do this. So yeah, this just shows that if you don't have your key forms correct, it could really mess things up for you. Welcome back, Biscuit. Okay, yeah, it is doing what it's supposed to now. Okay. I figured out what the problem was. Yes. The transition between them is not very smooth. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's mangling the mesh. Just mangling it. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to figure out if I can like make the the thing work. That's weird. The eye like opens, but I mean, I have a smiling eye and I have the regular eye. I can smile now, which is cool. It's weird how it like does that. But I mean, if it moves really fast, you can't really tell, but still, it's weird. But let's see. Something to fix. I guess that's something I didn't consider that I could do.
Make sure to check there's no gaps when your eyes are opening and closing.
What do Canada's most
Oh, hi, Lampy. Hi. Yeah, we're learning how to rig. Also, seeing ads on YouTube. Oh my God, it's Blame Media. Hi, Blame. Welcome in. Thank you for the heckin' raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, everybody. My name is Ripley Boo. I'm a ghost VTuber, ghost hostess with the heckin' mostest, and today I am delving into the journey of rigging. I am learning rigging for the first time. We're starting with eyeballs, and I'm using a tutorial by Merely Wu Fei, who is awesome. This tutorial so far, great. Great. Yeah, let's show our love for all the ghost girls out there. Yeah, ghost girls unite. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How was just chatting? How did it go? Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're learning how to rig, and that's really exciting. So far, I have the eye smile, which I think I really like it. It's cute. It's simple but effective. And then we're working on the eye closing right now, which also simple but effective. The only thing that's an issue right now is when the eye transitions from like closed to closed smile. There's like this little gap there. So I'm not sure exactly how to fix that. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if I move it fast, you can't even tell. But also, I'm sure I could fix it. I'm just not exactly sure how at this exact moment. You think you know how to... Oh, do you have a hot tip, Lampy? Do you have a hot tip? I would really appreciate that. Because, yeah, Merely Wu Fei's tutorial here is pretty great. My only criticism, and it is a minor nitpick, the most minor of nitpicks, Merely Wu Fei, my queen. It's just, and I mean, she admits this too. She goes really fast. So I just have to, you know, replay parts. Ooh, it's a Tangia dungeon, guys. You can join by !join. Delve into the dungeon, get some treasure. You just need to add another keyframe. Oh. Well, that makes sense. So if I make it like 3 dots, and then I could, okay. Would that mess it up? Okay, do I have to highlight? I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try. All right, I'm gonna save. Gotta stay at my work. Drink some water. I also have to apologize because I'm still recovering from a cold. Someone informed you that they increased the dungeon limit from 6 to 12. Like 6 people? 6 people can join? That's excellent. That is most excellent. Okay. All right, let's try it with this. So make this 3 keyframes, snap it to that. And then just sort of pull it down a little bit. I swear that the little tails that I added to the eyelashes, they're driving me nuts. Why is it making it look so bad? This is like very much trust the process. Trust it, trust it. Because I feel like it's one of those things where like the more I practice and mess around with it, the more I'll get a feel for how it works, right? I want to like not see the lines as it moves. Okay, so yeah, from here to the middle, it's good. But it's from like the second half, like here to here, there's like a little bit still. So making progress. Oh, I see the issue. Okay. I think part of my problem is when it gets to a point where it's like you're just like it feels like you're pulling the texture that you drew to its limit, right? This is a different method than you're used to. That's also fair. That's fair. Do you do the path deformer for eyelashes? Like I feel like I should have just done a path deformer given how simple the eyelash is. But I'm just following this tutorial. Oh my God. This is gonna be the death of me. Yeah, path deformer. Yeah. She mentioned it in this tutorial being like, I think like for other models that she's done the path deformer, but because she wanted to add physics, so that's why it's different. And I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna add. I don't know if these particular lashes need physics, but hey, I'm here to learn. So teach me your ways. I just feel like I'm making it way uglier. Okay. This is all good practice, though. If there's one thing for sure that I've heard, it's Live 2D is not intuitive. So like my mantra for learning this program is be kind to yourself. Be kind. Be kind. We're learning something new. You beat the last mixer? Ooh, in Grounded? Hell yeah.
Eye roll. Select the deformer iris close and
Okay, so they're moving on to another thing. I need to fix this. Okay. So yeah, the adding a keyframe in the middle really did help. I guess I just gotta like go bold and just pull this eyelash down. Just like get down there. Stay down. Just yeah, it works. Pull it down a little bit more. Oh, but now there's like a weird gap there. Kind of looks like it does like a belly roll. It's wild. Okay, but I think that's good. It covers it. Yeah, be kind to yourself when learning Life 2D. Yeah. It's not easy, but it's so doable. Okay, I'm happy with that result. We got the eye smile. We got the eye smile close, I think. I think. I'm just gonna click away to see. And then normal. Okay. I probably just have to let it go, but my God, that section. It's, oh my God. They say that Live 2D does not like curled lines, and I believe it. I believe it. although there's another way I could approach that in the future, maybe. Instead of like using the paintbrush, like there's other things I could potentially do. It doesn't look too bad, right? Could I just like take the point? I can. I could just mess with the points. I don't have to use the brush. Ooh. There you go. You could just grab a point and manipulate it. And then also too, I'm pretty sure if I were to, you know, like mesh this a bit better myself, because I just use the auto mesher. If I use my own painstaking mesh technique that I haven't developed quite yet, that could probably help. Yeah, it seems like the problem is this particular part of the mesh, it looks like. But doing that already, I think, sort of solved the issue. I think it did. Yeah, mesh curling is also why mouth rigging makes you want to dig yourself. Oh no! I haven't even got to that part yet. Oh no! We'll see how I feel when I get there. I like that you could just like click at the one part and it zips to it. Like I like that a lot. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Lampy. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. I think you do a lot of really neat stuff. Okay. All right, we did it. We have an eye, sort of, with the beginnings of an eye. Okay, let's continue our journey into eye rigging.
Then we're gonna do the eye roll. Select the deformer iris close and give
Okay. Where did I put my deformer iris close? There it is. I found it. Okay.
it another warp deformer, call it iris roll. Adjust the number of Bezier divisions to 2.
Another deformer. Okay. A deformer of a deformer. Okay. Iris roll. Yeah. I think you're awesome. You are definitely an inspiration to me. It's true. It's true. Okay.
2x2, and the second one.
Okay. 2x2. I saw it was 7x7, though she didn't mention that, but I'm a copy.
One's depending on your preference. I did 8x7.
Oh. There we go.
Then add 3 key points to parameters eyeball X and eyeball Y.
Okay, eyeball X, eyeball Y. 3 parameters. Got it.
Drag eyeball X to the left.
Okay, eyeball X to the left.
And move your iris to the left.
Hee, we're moving the eyes now, guys. We're moving the eyes. Okay, are you ready for this? The eyeball has been moved to the left.
X is left right and Y is up down.
What the heck? You made it squishy. What? How did you do that? That makes it small. And in general, is it this one? That makes the mesh smaller. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm gonna like stare at you guys for a second. Okay. I blew my nose. I was so full of ectoplasm. Oh my goodness. Okay, how did they do this? Shift drag? How did they do the squish?
X is left, right.
The on the tutorial it's like shift drag, alt drag, shift drag, but I'm like, is it a specific spot? Like, I guess it's just drag like that. That works, I guess. But hold on, because the drag they do, it like stays on the spot and it squishes in on
Drag
both
eyeball
sides.
X to the left, and move your iris to the left. X is left, right.
Yeah, see, it squishes it in from both sides. How did they do that? How did they do that wizardry? Because if I do this, it just squishes one side. And then if I shift drag, it makes it all small, which is not what I don't want that. Alt! Okay. Ah. Ah. Thank you. It's like I'm such a sucker for keyboard shortcuts. Like when I figured out that about was it Control Z? Oh my god, the undo key, and not only to learn about the undo key, but then to learn that Control Z can be used in so many programs. Control Z is one of my favorite keyboard shortcuts of all time. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Right, and Y is up, down. You can slightly move the pupil inwards so that it creates.
Hello? Do I have to click X on that? Okay, I probably do. Aha! How much is too much, right? Oh, I made the pupil pretty big. The pupil is pretty big, especially compared to the pupil of the teacher's eye.
Some more 3D effect.
Okay, the red box. Oh, do you just have to click that again to get the red box? Okay. Oh yes, and then the good old motion mirror. You can't have multiple parameters clicked. Okay, lesson learned there. Flip it. Great. Okay, look left and right. Hell yeah. Okay, Blame, have a wonderful night. Thanks again for the heckin' raid. I hope you have an amazing week. Oh, I see. And then they can mess with it. Which honestly, yeah, I'm gonna mess with it as well. I do love being able to hold down shift to like keep it like on the same x-axis. Love that trick. Love that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Once we're satisfied with that, we move to eyeball Y, drag eyeball Y to the left, and that is downward.
Okay. Left is down. I don't know why I think like this is a consistent thing. Like all the pupils across the board are big. I may make them smaller in the future, but for this round, they big. They big.
Drag it to the right to move it upwards.
I guess there's no mirroring for the up down. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, he looks so over it. uh.
Then, if you go to link parameters over here, we have established X and Y.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're almost to like the synthesized corners bit. Eee. Okay.
But the four corners are still unrigged. So we are going to go to this menu and click Synthesize Corners.
All right. Is synthesized corner still the same? It is. Okay. Dude looks like he just got back from a 14-hour shift. He's so over it. I know, like, I have it set so that there's different eye stickers and stuff, like how I have, like, bah. And what else? Bah. Oh, I have more. Bah. So I want like the similar sort of thing for them. So his eyes are normally brown, but yeah, right now they're stark white. Stark white.
And that will take the two parameters you select on there and calculate the corners for you.
Okay. Let's see how these corners look. Oh, wait. Please choose different parameters. Huh? Oh, do I have to... Wait, what? Huh? Okay, I had to think about it for a second. I think the problem was that it had it set to, and you guys can't even see. I don't know where it is. Also, what is going on in the upper left corner? You guys are seeing a menu there that won't go away, and I'm not sure what that menu's deal is. Anyway. Lampy, I got a weird technical question for you if you're down to answer it. It's about when you stream live, number one, do you stream live 2D cubism? And if you do, how do you have it? Does that make sense? You know when you stream a video game. Because that's one thing I've noticed where it's like, like the current way that I stream Clip Studio Paint, for example, it doesn't show any menus. If I have to open a sub menu, you guys do not see what I see, which is wild. They can make the fishing pop up when someone does the command and then it goes away when the cast is over. I'll look into that, yeah. Here's the synthesized corners, you guys. He could roll his eyes. Oh, so over it. Oh my God. I can't believe it. What did you say? Oh.
And now the iris is rolling. Then we're gonna make the skin around the eye kind of move the eyeballs. So select eye or smile, right click, select.
I just like being able to make it move. Or to save my work just in case he's. I have to rig the whole other eye. Well, that's the thing. I don't. That's the awesome part. I don't. Oh, I probably have to rig the shine because the shines are not mirrored. But that would be the only thing. Also, I think I might need to end stream soon. I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin. The frogs want to escape out of my voice more. Okay.
Then we're gonna make the skin around the eye kind of move the eyeballs. So select eye or smile, right click.
Okay, right click. Select. Okay.
Select. Create a deformer.
Deformer creation.
And call it eye skin.
Eye skin. That sounds delicious. Yummy. Please create an object with the same parent deformer selected. I got an error message. Stream Live 2D using two different scenes. One scene with the game source and one scene with the screen capture. Oh. Oh, I see. So when you want to show the pop-up tabs, then you can turn it on. That makes sense. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Then I feel like the
Okay, so I ran into an issue. Sorry for my coughing. Okay. What am I doing wrong? What happened here? Okay, so if I select it, okay. But if I try to create a deformer, and if I call it eye skin, maybe I just need to restart. That could be my issue. No. Please create an object with the same parent deformer selected. Why is that? Okay.
Move the eyeballs. So select eye or smile, right click, select, create a deformer and call it eye.
Why am I getting an error message? Is it because one of the things has is it the yellow dot? Is it the yellow dot that's causing the issues? Because the one trying to find the words, because the one eyelash, the top lash, the top lid, I added an extra keyframe. Is that it? Is that the problem? Is it the keyframes? Oh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching. I'm stretching. Lampy, you got the answer? Boom, bow, now, now. It has something to do with the deformers. Huh. Hello, chaotic. Hello. I'm rigging. I'm trying to rig. Removing the eyeball though. That is really cool. It has to do with the deformers. Okay. What could it be? How could I fix it? Okay, let's just try it again. Let's click it, right click it, select. And then let me see what the error message is again. Okay. All right, please create an object with the same parent deformer selected. I'm wondering if it's okay. Because not all of them have okay. I'm just looking for the deformers. There's two deformers that I have. I have the eyelid and the lower eyelid. It's hard to explain, but because you're selecting the mesh with everything else. Should I only select? Yeah, I guess because like my model is slightly different than, oh, well, slightly. It is different from the model in the example. So is it just grabbing those two things, maybe? Because I mess with it, right? I'm trying to figure it out because like when I select everything, this dot in the middle goes yellow. So I wonder if me adding a keyframe there is somehow messing with it. I wish I knew. I wish I could figure it out. I don't know what's going on. All right, so like, okay. So I follow everything in there. Am I missing something? Selecting the mesh with everything else. I don't I'm sorry, Lampy. I'm not quite understanding. I'm messing up the hierarchy somehow. I just don't know how, because I've been following it. Ah, oh no, my brain. Because it says, please create an object with the same parent deformer selected. Please, I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. You can select the mesh and its parent deformer, or you can select the two deformers. But if you select all three, it'll mess it up. So I guess like, okay. So I guess my question is like, why is it not working for me, but it is working for my teacher, right? Because I've been following the same steps, right? So in theory, it should work. So my thought immediately goes to, okay, what did I do different? And I added a keyframe to make it work, which a teacher didn't have to do. I don't think I created an extra mesh that I out of order. Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god, it's Nara! Yeah, hi Nara! Hello Nara! Ciao ciao! Hi! Warning, incoming! Nara unleashed a gaggle of wholesome DJs! Holy shit! Double raid! Hi Sephora! Hi guys! Thank you for the double heckin' raid! Oh my gosh! Also, happy anniversary, you two! Oh my goodness! Welcome in, guys! My name is Ripley Boo, and I'm learning how to rig for the first time ever. Let me show you what I've done so far. I'm trying to click the void. Pardon me. We're learning. All right. Check this out, guys. Look, the eye can open, the eye can close. Ah, we got blinkies. That's not all. The eye can smile. The eye can smile while closed. And then it could also go from normal closed eye to smile eye. Oh my goodness. Yes, but that's not all. We also got eye movement. We could look to the left. We could look to the right. And we got a little bit of like a 3D effect going, which is kind of cool, actually. We can look up, we can look down, we can like do an eye roll, being like, oh man. Oh man, I can't believe Rummy, my cat, wants to go outside again. Oh my god. I'm struggling with something. I've been struggling a little bit trying to, we're running into some technical problems, but it's all part of the learning process. I think it's working for the teacher because they are only selecting 2 deformers, green boxes. Could be wrong. I see, yeah, deformer. There's also, it looks like eye corner, which is it looks like an object. Is that defined as an object? I'd have to make it bigger, but it's got the eye corner in there. It's got the eye white. It's got the double eyelid in there. Although I guess that begs the question, is the upper left area here with all these doodads, is that different from what's hidden behind the fishing down here for what's highlighted? God, I suffer so much Lord of Cubism. Ripley, God tier. No, you're God tier. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, kind of. Okay. We're learning. But yeah, seriously, Asabora and Nara, if you guys got a raid and run, I completely understand. Thanks for raiding in, though. I really appreciate that. I know you guys were doing art. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. I'm pretty happy with this eye movement so far. Ooh, so spooky. But yeah, I'll set fishing to be hidden when people aren't casting. But yeah, have a good night, YouTube. Mwah! Mwah! Much love to both of you. Okay. So let's try. I want to see if I could figure this out. I guess, okay, my other question would be, when I select it, why is that borking it? Because that's all I want to know. That's what I keep coming back to, right? And I'm kind of like, what did I do differently that is causing things to be messed up? How could I fix it in the future? That kind of thing. Okay, so let's try unhighlighting that. Oh, but it unhighlights it from the top too. Let me just try to make it the deformer and see if it works. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Okay, it worked. I hope it doesn't get borked because I unselected that one thing. But it seems to have worked. It worked. Okay, it seems like it picked up it looks like it's fine, right? That looks fine. This looks completely normal and is fine, and is how an eyeball should work. Your eyes don't work like this? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's crazy. But it looks like the entire, my point is the entire eye is selected, right? Okay, cool, it worked. Okay. I have no idea how that happened. Fuck. Okay, hold on, I gotta type to Lampy. Yeah, Lampy helped me. Okay. We solved the issue. We made eye skin. Okay, we can finish this up.
Eye skin. Then I feel like the deformer gave me is a bit big, so I'm going to...
Oh yeah, you can make the deformer, you can resize it. You could resize it with control, right? Aha.
control and drag the deformer to make it fit the eye a bit more. And select eyeball X and eyeball Y. Add 3 keyforms. Make sure that you have actually selected the right stuff. Move your eyeball X to the left and grab the deform tool and start transforming.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching the ads. Sorry about being a little bit of a space case when it comes to the ads. There's just so much. There's so much to learn. There's so much to see. Okay, so now we're messing with the eye skin. So it looks like the general idea here is just to make the eye open a bit wider. That might be a bit too much. I do like that you could just right click it and it snaps it. It's so beautiful that how that works. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't need to be too dramatic. So just like a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like that. Could maybe open like a little bit more. That looks really cool, actually. I like it. Okay.
And start lifting your eye.
Oh yeah, and then it closes on the other side. Okay, okay, that makes sense. What a neat effect. Holy crap. It's so subtle, but it's so cool. Okay, okay, okay. Cool.
And just give your eye rolls a bit more dynamic movements.
Okay, all right. Well, guys, I got it. It's 10. It's time. It's time. It's the end of stream. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta go to bed. But a lot of progress, I'd say, was made today, and that any progress was made, right? I've never rigged before, so to even get like this far is pretty cool. So let's go over everything that we've done so far. Let's go over everything that we have done. So, right. We got some head tilt. We got some head tilt. There's some of this action. The neck looks a little weird, but I can fix that later. 1% progress is still progress. That's right, Fletch. Also, hi. We got the left and rights. And then, we're working on the one eye. So yeah, eye open, eye close. Not perfect, but not terrible. Might redo it. Not a big fan of how the texture crinkles a little bit here and there, but that's an eye open, that's an eye close. We got the eye smile. eye spiral when it's open. You can do that too, and it doesn't have a hole in it, so that's also a huge win in my books. Ha 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 ha. And then, of course, the eye can look. And I'm currently messing with the eye skin. So once we pick back up, we'll continue to mess with the eye skin, which I think is really cool because it makes sense. Like when the eye moves, the lid and stuff would move as well. So this will be really cool when the whole eye can move. And then, it'll be even cooler when the other eye can also move. So I'll save my work once again. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. A lot of fun. Like, it's not easy. I think that goes without saying too much, that like Live 2D, not easy. And there's definitely some hurdles I ran into there, which I was just like, what's going on? I feel like this is kind of going to be the norm for me for the next little while, gonna constantly run into little snags, little issues. And the key is to just, stay calm and figure it out. And honestly, figuring out way easier when you have awesome people like Lampy who have Live 2D experience, like show up in chat. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Lampy. Thank you, everybody, for lending me your advice and knowledge. It just makes, like, I'm so jazzed to be learning this. So I really appreciate you all very much. I will be posting this VOD to YouTube. So if you haven't yet, consider giving me a follow over on the YouTubes. And if you're watching the video, hit the like button as it helps others find my channel. It helps my channel grow. If you've been hanging out yet and you haven't yet, do consider giving me a follow. I have just started my Live 2D rigging adventure. So if you're curious about how a VTuber is made, maybe you want to see, you want to follow along, work on your own model, or get ideas, give me a follow. This is only the first model. There's 4 models I have to rig total. So it's going to be a lengthy journey, and I'm going to learn a whole heck of a lot throughout, for sure. For sure. What is life if not for a never-ending chain of, I don't know what's happening or how to do this. Yeah. I will be live again Wednesday night with more rigging. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing a Peak collab with Hannah Yoshida, Sky Torre. Oh, frick, I forgot the last name, but Sky's going to be there. Sky's awesome. And then there's a 4th person who I have not had the pleasure of collabing with, but I'm really excited. I need to figure out, hold on. I think Hannah sent me the name of that person. Hold on. Well, hold on, wait. And Dusk. I think that's not her full name, but it's Dusk. And she's also awesome. I like her design. I like her design a lot. Okay. So if you want to keep up with my streaming schedule or what the heck I'm up to, please follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or join the Discord as I update all of those places pretty heckin' regularly. Also, I have a Minecraft server on the Discord if you're interested in Minecraft and a general hilarity with people. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think that covers pretty much everything. So here are the raid messages, you guys, to copy paste, be you subbed or not subbed, as I like to spread the love here on this heckin' channel. We're gonna go on a heckin' raid, and then I'm gonna go to bed, for I'm a tired heckin' ghosty. Ooh, okay. Speaking of Peak. No, never mind. The classic me. I'm just like, ooh, I'll raid you. And they're, they're ending stream soon. Go figure. Go figure.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you know that Pinky gets carried away sometimes.
Okay.
Apologies. I never introduced myself.
I know who I'm gonna send y'all to. We're gonna go read Sass Lambo.
He's my new boss.
We're gonna go read Sass Lambo, the Lamb VTuber, currently playing Promise Mascot Agency. I'm not sure what that game is at all, but I do know Sass Lambo. I like his content. He's a cute lamb VTuber, very wholesome. So let's go over there. Let's say hi. Give him a follow if you haven't yet. All that good stuff. I'm going to drink a lot of tea tomorrow and hope that the frogs and the ectoplasm will be gone come Wednesday when I see you guys next. Once again, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening and a whole heckin' awesome Tuesday. And I will see you all for more rigging on Wednesday. Until then, everyone, goodbye.